Yo, what's goody? It's good to be back. What's up, everyone? And I'm just chilling. We just smoking right now. I made the title something weird. I just came to mind. Like my titles, realistically, are literally. It's pretty much. It's usually the first thing that comes to mind, or just something randomly in the day, and I'll just like pop up into my head. I'm like, that's gonna be the title, and it's usually I have to literally put it down if I don't like make it the title, save it before I like start streaming. I'm gonna forget about what I'm gonna make the title of stream, and I've had moments where because I thought I saved or updated my title, it was something really just like a phrase or a word or didn't matter, and then immediately afterwards it was just like, oh wait, what the fuck just happened? Yo, what up, Pickle Rick? What's good? Jeez, how you been? You been swell, dog? You've been doing that steady grind? I know I have been, and it's been kind of fun, you know. You guys make it a blast. We're getting stoned today, you know. I'm just really into the mood. I think a little bit earlier today I just had a rant about problems and issues and stuff. You know how it be sometimes, dude. You know, you just feel that emotion, and then you just all of a sudden you just gotta say stuff. So yeah, I did. We played some Modern Warfare. I raged and I stopped playing. I think I uninstalled the game. I even uninstalled the game. I just like, nah, bro. You been pretty bad, dog, bro. What happened, dog? What happened? What happened? Why are you feeling this way? Some shit got your mood asunder. I want to hear about it. There's always things, you know, that just that gets in our way. It might be a little bit of us, might be a little bit of somebody else. So let's hear about it. I'm gonna take a hit. Yo, man, when I tell you that what you're telling me what sounds like some kind of like, it's like not to like really sum up your situation, it sounds like like, you know how many movies do like that whole situation where there isn't really much an agreement between one relationship that your parents are having and you. I've had that too. I've had like a stepfather I haven't agreed with. I had 2 stepfathers I didn't fucking agree with. You know, I learned a lesson really young, you know. It goes something like this. You can't change how other people do or how other people act or how other people is, you know what I mean? You can't change that. All you can change is how you react to those people and how you're going to think about those people and what kind of lessons you take from those people. You know what I mean? If you feel that this individual is a toxic individual, then deal with them in a way that lets you go by without any kind of conflict. You know what I mean? Because that's always the best way. I'm a pacifist, so I always do the less conflict route. You know what I mean? And you just live until you learn everything that you can and do what you can do. You know what I mean? It's not the same. It's the same as, you know, leave or anything. Just live your life positively, and as long as you live your life continuously with the idea of you being positive, then whatever they try to do is just nothing more than a mosquito bothering you while you're doing your you know what I mean? Hey bro. It doesn't. Sure. Oh yeah, sure, bro. I'm all ears.
Surreal.
Oh. I feel you, dog. I feel you. That when I have everyone, you know, the sadness, that the thing people call depression. I don't really care to talk about like a lot of it, because I don't really feel like depression is something that people should just use and label all the time. It's such a spectrum of different feelings and emotions, you know what I mean? And it's a mixture of how we feel about ourselves, the surroundings about us, and the internal struggle that we deal with between those two things, you know what I mean? I've had to go through multiple times during middle school, during high school, during college, of just going through those thoughts, because I've been either verbally or physically abused, you know what I mean? And when I always think about these moments where I'm like in that sad, that oppression, that cloak of just beating myself up, I realize there are moments where I feel happy, you know? I feel joy. I think about the imagination. I think about all of the things that I've always wanted from myself, and I think about how all of the different like people that I care about, you know what I mean, that might care about me, you know, and if they might be sad sometimes. You know, I think about some stuff randomly just when I'm driving, like, damn, what would happen if I just died? What happened if I literally just like car crash sad, or I just took my own life one day? You know what I mean? When I'm just like really, really sad, when just some really bad situation happens, and it just spirals me into this thought process where I'm just like completely just nonsensically just going deeper and deeper and deeper into this fucking like rabbit hole of a just, you know what I mean? And I don't use this for coping with that. I use this for my anxiety, and I use this for the idea that every one of my issues and problems can instantly trigger a rapid decline of mental stability. You know what I mean? It's not just one thing, it's multiple things. And at the same time, I try to build up the same amount of good things to the fight against it. You know what I mean? It sucks sometimes, but it makes me think about some of my favorite anime characters. It makes me think about how much bullshit they had to go through, the trials and tribulations. Some of them didn't even have fucking family. Other ones had fucking shitty family, you know? And it's like, when I think about that, and I just think about how what I want for my life and everything that I want for my future. And if I were to have a kid, I would never want them to experience a terrible instead. That would be like, you know what, there's a phrase that I remember from listening to Nami. Some of the best things for a bully is living a good life and showing them off and showing them show them one up them. Show them an example of what it is to see what it is to be a good fucking parent. You know what I mean? Like, there are moments where there's certain sides of my family, my certain sides of my family that I just don't agree with, and I don't want to be like in certain ways. And you know what? It makes me just think about when I get older and I have my kid, I will do not that. You know what I mean? I will do the opposite, so that when I have people that I care about, people who look at me like I am the superhero, you know what I mean? Like my kids, I will be that superhero, you know what I mean? I won't be the boogeyman. I won't be a bad person. I won't be someone that I just feel not wanting to be around, you know what I mean? In a certain extent. And I'm not just saying an example of myself, I'm just saying it in any example. I don't want a parent should never be somebody that you either fear to a certain extent all the time, you have bad emotions to all the time. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, there are moments where you don't like your parents. I understand that. There are moments where your parents get into your business. There are moments where your parents care too much and they bug you. But just like every other feeling, you will feel it, and then you'll get stronger from it. Because humans are crazy, stupid, powerful, you know what I mean? It literally takes death staring us into the face and probably driving its fucking scythe dead into us before we even fear it, you know what I mean? Because human beings are pretty crazy, you know what I mean? We're pretty strong. Bro, pretty crazy and we're pretty strong. So never fear failure, never fear people. Only fear the most amazing things that you can do. You know what I mean? What's up, Tizzo? We're just talking about like the sad moments, you know what I mean? Because sad times happen, dog. Sad times happen a lot. Sometimes there are moments where we can't even control anything. Hey, it's cool, bro. That's what I mean. I can't say things gonna get better now, because that's not what that's not like, you know, I can't say that. But what I can say is the future is anything. That means anything can happen. The future is improbable and is crazy, and it could do anything. So look forward to the future, because regardless of it being a good thing, where am I gonna play today? I don't even know, you know? I might play Enter the Gungeon, I might play some Bayonetta. I think I might play some Bayonetta. That game really is like real fun. It puts me into a good mood. Give me a second. I'm about to light this up and finish this. I'm also about to boom, boom. I'm also about to pack this again afterwards, and then I'm gonna like puff up one of these. This, whew, I'm gonna tell you what this is made of. This is made of quite a bit of good stuff. Yo, bro. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know how, but we ended up talking about that void nonsense, you know? I don't even know how. It ended up being themed that way, you know? You know, it's sort of like you type in a certain thing, a title on the screen, and then some people are just attracted to it, and I feel that vibe, bro. I looked into the void today, and the void says hi. You know what I mean? I have to say this. Darkness isn't something to be afraid of, because I still, as a grown 22-year-old, can say that I'm very afraid of the dark. But at the same time, I'm extremely afraid of the light too, you know? So when I tell you, that darkness, the void, that inner, it's not anything to be afraid of, because it is just as scary as the light is, because it hides things and you can't see properly. The only difference is what you assume the light to be warm, the darkness can be warm too, bro. No, that's what I mean. Some people embrace the darkness. Some people try to believe that standing in the darkness means that they're being a part of it. They're different. It's sort of like, you know, the whole Batman thing. Some people believe that imbuing themselves or cloaking themselves in the darkness is being in the darkness. Some people were born in sadness. Some people were born in trouble and hardship. Other people just experienced it just because it happens as a way of life, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is that when you look and you peer into that dark, spooky place, that dark sadness, that innermost, that thing that always says everything's that's negative, almost, you start to realize it's not actually very scary at all, you know? It's not actually very frightening. It's something that is just as afraid of you as it is of it. And then the only response it can do is its very nature. And you can't really, you know, hurt it or scream at it for that. You just have to live with it, breathe with it, you know, breathe, and understand that it's literally a part of you and you are a part of it. You guys are just two sides of a different concept, you know what I mean? You know, just like happiness is a part of you that you always want to be constant, sadness is a part of you that needs to breathe too, you know? It has purpose. It has purpose, you know? Sadness exists for a reason. It's sort of like the reason why happiness exists, why bad exists to good. You need a contrast that helps you understand that the other side is there, that there's a reason to go beyond where you are. When you're happy, you know what, there's a good warm feeling when the serotonin, this and that. But then when you're sad, you realize there's this moment where none of that exists, where the concept of you hurting yourself exists, the concept of the world hurting you exists. And then it's like you start to you want the world to hurt you, you want you to hurt you, and then you don't realize that the growth beyond that, is the next level. There's always another level. It's like video games. Life is a video game, but the only difference is we don't have notifications and title screens that determine the same thing, or at least not all of us are able to perceive that. You know what I mean? At the very most, we can just say this. All of us are going through our each own individual, you know, level up system. We all have our own little rows, and they intertwine and they connect. They interweave into other people's lives, you know what I mean? And in these video games, we can be whatever class we want to be. We can be whatever thing we want to be. It's just that because of the idea that we can't perceive the level that we are, we can't see the stats that we are gaining, and we can't just see our name, level, this and that. Oh, I put a bunch into intelligence, but maybe I should have. We can't see that. It just doesn't exist to us in that way. So because of that, we're scared, and we think that maybe just giving up, maybe just having that wish in the head is just as good as going for it and failing. No, keep working hard, because you'll realize that dream maybe wasn't exactly what you wanted it to be, but guess what? There's something better. There's something more. There's a universe of things. You know what I mean? And that doesn't scare me. The idea that when I try to get something achieved and then I find out there's so much more I could do, it doesn't make me sad. It makes me excited. It makes me happy. But at the same time, it does distraught me sometimes. What do I usually play? I actually will not lie. I've become, after a while, a pretty avid roguelike player. I just like it kind of reminds me of life a little bit. You have one life, right? After you die, you have to go back, but the only difference is you have experience. So I kind of like them. My favorite one as of right now is Enter the Gungeon. It's pretty much, I think I have like almost 300 hours logged into the game. Pretty fun, I will not lie. I definitely would say it's probably the most logged in roguelike indie game that I think I have more. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Of all the indie games that I have, I definitely say that Enter the Gungeon takes the cake for the most hours played. Hands down. Yeah, I really feel like playing some, but I have Barony, but I really wanted to play that multiplayer, but my brother has his new unfixed computer. Yeah, dog, I have a bunch of different moods. I got like oh shit, I got types now. Holy shit, dude, I never knew this would happen. I got the preacher, the quotes guy, and the positivity guy. Holy crap. What up, dear? You look high as fuck. Dude, I'm trying to get high as fuck, you know what I mean? But if people want me to play video games, I'm trying to tell them, like, you know, wait a minute, let me just get a little bit high, you know what I mean? But, you know, we're just chilling now. We're talking about the stuff. I actually find out that I have types now, dude. That's so cool. I can actually go and like run to my family and be like, yo guys, I got like a type now. I got like things that people can like quote me by. That's really cool. And then they're gonna be like, you're stupid. I'm like, I don't care. This is so fun now. I have things that people can say about me. I mean, I'm just being stupid. But you know, I think it's really fun. I really appreciate you guys. You guys kind of get me all like, I won't lie, I get excited for very simple things, so you guys kind of really put that random excitement back. But you know, hey. I don't know about that one, you don't need to label me that one. There's so many more that probably have the high guy. You know what I mean? That high guy is a very nice label, but I do not believe I'm deserving of such. We wish. But, hey, I don't try, you know what I mean? There's no need to try. Just like Yoda says, do or do not, there is no try. My mom is a really big nerd, and I've seen every single Star Wars movie. So yes, I know the quote. There is no try. We don't have to. When you want to be you, there's no try. Don't lie, because there is no try. You be you. Come on, people, just be you. Because that is the most coolest person. That's how you level up. That's how you literally get from level to level to level. Certain people try to level up in different ways. That way, it hurts you. If there's a backlash, it's sort of like it's sort of like grabbing a cursed item in Enter the Gungeon. It's not really worth it at the end. Oh yeah, dude, I know my hair has been getting really long. I remember when we were like back to the point where I had like this fro, and then I was like, yo, moms, I really like I put things in like my ponytail, so it's whatever. What's good?
Update your driver. It's also colder, but when you update your driver, Adobe's Creative Cloud just came out. I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
No, that's fine.
Adobe's Creative Cloud came out, and it's pretty much it's professional grade from Photoshop, video editing to 3D and augmented reality, VR, and everything that you can download on your computer. And because yours is stronger than mine than the video hard drive, you get 1 month free, which I just didn't know and renewed just now. Now I have it, and they're telling me you can download all the and it has the movie and it's basically saying advertising, make your own game, and all this other stuff.
Okay, well, I'll do that, and then you have to explain to me that all later. Yeah, appreciate it. Because I don't understand a single thing he just said, you know. Well, bro, you know, like anime characters, bro. I literally said I always wanted. I actually will not lie. Like, this is literally hair growth of less than 3 years. This is like 2 years of hair growth at this point. Like a year. Yeah, oh, actually, yeah, 2 years exactly. Yeah, it's about 2 years in exactly hair growth, bro. So I said I always wanted like anime hair, and then I got anime hair, and then I can put my anime hair on my face, just like anime characters do, because anime characters put their hair on their face. Yeah. And you can quote me on that one. Even I don't care how dumb that sounds. You can quote me on that one.